What up, what up, what up, man? Welcome back to another episode, man. Welcome to Live with MG and Jeff No Chaser, man. You know, we got Jeff over there sitting nice.
What it do? What it do?
Man, Jeff, take your hat off.
What the fuck?
You indoors.
What?
Take your hat off. You indoors.
I'll never take my hat off. Why you asking me to take my hat off?
I mean, you got a fresh cut, man. You know, don't you want to show that fresh cut you got off?
And then we got Andrew right here. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody?
Boy, I tell you, you got a nice haircut, Drew. No problem. Boy, I tell you. Haters go hate you for everything you do. It don't matter what you do.
Look, Jeff got a new haircut. He don't want to show nobody his new haircut.
Why I gotta show people?
I mean, I'm just saying, man, it's a fly haircut, dog.
Maybe, what if I don't like everybody?
Why wouldn't you like everybody?
Why would I like everybody?
Why wouldn't you like everybody?
Maybe I don't like their haircut. Leave mine.
Maybe he's saving it for a special moment.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm
Really surprise the people.
Yeah, you just messed the whole surprise up.
It wasn't gonna be no surprise.
I was
He wear a
unveil
hat every show. There's no surprise. There's a hat he's wearing every show.
I was going to unveil it. Yeah, with fireworks in the back. Yeah,
you was not about to. First of all, you was not about to unveil it with fireworks in the back.
Why not?
Why would you? Where you gonna get the fireworks from? First and foremost,
you can walk around the corner and get fireworks.
To blow up in the house.
It's all about production value these days.
Thank you. That's all.
You gotta get with it, John. These are the times.
Well, let's welcome Andrew back to the show, man. It's been a minute since we had him back on the show, man. Andrew, thanks for showing up, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. It's always a good time.
Oh man,
Appreciate
definitely. All right, so gentlemen,
what we supposed to have somebody else? Welcome. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, they ain't show up.
Didn't call. Don't answer phones. Look, I'm calling everybody on BS because people was calling me out yesterday. Yeah, calling me straight out. Why you ain't doing no work? Why you just sitting there? Bitch, I'm getting paid. Why you worried about what I'm doing?
Who's calling you?
My supervisor.
There's a reason why they were calling you out, so you can do work, sir.
I was working.
Do the work that you paid to do.
I was at work. So what's the problem? I was getting paid. You go to work to get paid, correct?
True.
That's what I was doing.
When I actually go to work, yes.
That's what I was doing. I was at work. I was getting paid.
Okay.
Nothing else to say.
Got it. You was at work getting paid.
No supervision required.
Clearly. Don't need to be supervised.
Yeah, I mean, what I need to be supervised about? I know what to do. Sit here, punch out. Sit here, punch out. That's what I need to do.
That's a gravy job to just sit there and punch out.
Yeah. But my supervisor was on my head yesterday talking about, hey, man, you got to do this. I'm working, bro. I'm working.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, I brought y'all on the show, man, because I want to have a conversation. Because somebody came to me, and matter of fact, I'll tell you. So I was at the poetry show, and one of the young ladies that I know came up to me and said, hey, you think you can I cash app you $15? No, she was like, well, can I Apple pay you $15? But I don't use Apple products because why would I? Because Apple's trash. So
hater.
They were asking me they wanted to Apple pay me money so I can cash app the money so they can buy off this vendor. So I kind of looked at her and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. And the young lady in the vendor, she was like, well, you should be nice. And I said, no, she said you should be kind. I said, no, I don't want to be kind. and I don't want to be nice. Dang. I think she should exhaust all options before we decided to enter my pockets. Now, to be fair, cool young lady and everything like that.
Just wasn't smart, that's all.
I'm just not, because she couldn't figure out whether it was her card or not. So I'm just not giving money away to people that I don't feel like I'm going to get back. And y'all can say, oh, it was only $15.
Do you know her?
Yeah, I do. $15 go a long way.
How long you known her for?
Probably about as long as I've been hosting a portrait show. About like 3 years.
Dang, that is kind of bold. You could have gave her $15.
You worry she's going to sell your information
on
the black market?
I'm familiar with the person. I don't know him personally.
I wouldn't have sent her $15 either.
I'm just saying. So the person was like, well, there's a difference between being nice and kind. I said, not in my book. Those both the same damn thing.
Well,
Just-
technically, it is a difference between
Nah,
being nice and being
not
kind.
in my book. It ain't.
Because being nice, you man, what the heck? Oh, that's me. My bad. Because being nice, nah, don't even worry about it.
Exactly my point.
I'm not gonna be neither one of them no more.
Exactly my point.
What's the name of this show?
Pharaoh, Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I feel like there's already a bias about nice guys.
there is a distinctness between there's a distinction between being nice and kind. Like, I'm not going to be kind and I'm not going to be nice in no setting where I don't feel like I have to be. And if somebody find that disrespectful, incorrect, not politically correct, I don't really care. Especially when it comes to my funds and whatever reputation that I have to uphold, which is not much right now.
But how they gonna get mad if you didn't want to send the money? Like how you get mad at me for not want to send my money to you? First of all, the female's stupid because she could have used the Apple Pay on the vendor.
Well, she didn't know if it was the right card or not.
Once again, she's stupid because she still could have sent it no matter what card it was. Because when you use Apple Pay, it give you a different card number than the actual card that you have.
Oh yeah, they do have that extra layer of security.
Exactly. So she
Point for Apple.
Yeah, point for Apple. Look at this.
Android does the same thing. Android does the same thing.
So
I got a virtual card number 2,
but I know Cash App doesn't.
Cash App definitely doesn't.
No, Cash App will wipe you dirty. For real.
That's all of my personal information.
Man, for real.
So we got a comment. Q said I could have gave her $15.
No.
And she said it was petty cash. So
that ain't key.
What is this? Is this an extra tip at the end of a transaction?
She would have got a tip. $15. Oh shoot, my bad. I gotta be good, bro.
Look, that
You already know.
No, Key, he did right, Key. He didn't have to give her $15. You can't just be giving everybody your wireless transfer because you don't know what they're doing with that stuff. It's so easy to latch on to some electronic or transfer. Yeah, e-transfer. E-transfer? No? Transfer? Transaction? Hey, we don't know.
You don't know.
I couldn't remember the name of it. It was there, but it just slipped away. But yeah, I don't trust dealing with this phone. I don't trust nobody. If I don't know you, I'm not sending you no money. If I even know you, if I can give it to you in cash, that's even better. But sending money back and forth, if it's even through my bank, I don't like doing it because they can somehow, I think they can latch on to something and find out anything they want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So if you send them money and they phone plugged into a computer, I won't
be giving away all my account information.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Oh, his routing number is. I'm like, and you go back in your bank, you like, I ain't spend no money like that. Why only got $1 in here? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And then the bank be on that BS. I'm on some. Oh well, you gave it to him, so you can't. No, I didn't give it to him. But from the bank end, it looked like you sent them the money.
Okay. So that's a downside right there.
Yeah. So nah, I'm not. I'm with you, bro. Good job. I'm glad you didn't send it.
So let me ask y'all this: when is being too nice crosses the line in relationships?
When you ain't receiving nothing. When you ain't receiving nothing. If you just
that's like the new modern relationships.
Ooh.
Wait. Say that again.
Ooh, he being dirty. Taking cheap shots.
That was a cheap shot.
It wasn't a cheap shot.
That's how new modern relationships work. Dating and all.
There's got to be. It's always transactional.
So let's be clear. We know that Jeff has been married for 16 years.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Going on 16. 15 this year?
15. It passed already.
Okay.
15 in a month and a half. 15 in
a month and a half.
Yeah.
And Andrew has been married for 5 years, but in a relationship for 14.
5 years, yeah.
So
just as last week.
So they've been out of the game for a long time.
Thank you.
Hold on, don't say we've been out of the game. I still got nieces, nephews, brothers, cousins. I see what goes on.
Oh, I've been out of the game.
Definitely out of the game.
No, I see.
I don't know about you, Jeff, but my wife is watching.
Andrew got to be on his busy hell. You like,
I'm going to bring it out of him. Let's get him in trouble. No, I'm joking.
He's like, I got to calculate every response.
He's sitting there thinking before he. No, I ain't gonna say that.
But the reason why I asked, and it doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be like dating.
It definitely got to be personal. Yes.
But I mean, personal relationships.
Yes, it do.
I mean, it does have to be personal relationship. But I'm saying, like, even in friendships and stuff like that, like, and some of the friendships I have, there's only so much I can do before I just like, okay, bro, I can't do no more. Like, you can't ask me for more because I've already done enough. I think I extended myself a little too far in some cases, especially like for family sometimes. Because
you trying to say, bro, me?
Nope.
You're saying like they want to have you come show up for their stuff, and you're not then getting to get the same reciprocal sort of.
Well, I'm gonna say that with some family members, the energy is reciprocated, but with others is not.
Because I'm all about reciprocal relationships. Like transactional, though, I feel like is another animal.
I think it all is a whole other animal.
Those are two different dynamics.
I mean, but but at the same time, it's still your time, regardless of what you're doing and how you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So if we kicking it, and let's say we'd have been out 7-8 times in a row, different weekends. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I got it the first time. I'm like, I got it the second time. And then every time after that, y'all just sitting back when the check comes. So I'm like, oh, don't call me no 8th time because y'all got enough out of me. You know what I'm saying? If you call me and be like, let's go out, who paying? That's gonna be my first question. Who paying? Oh no, we got it. And we get there and you like, oh man, I left my wallet. Somebody going to the hospital. Because there's no point of me keep coming around because now I'm looking at you like you using me.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about the hospital, but there's definitely going to be a conversation.
What? The conversation passed the 4th time. That was the 4th time. That was the combo right there.
So Andrew,
you're so nice, Andrew. Let's go out.
Andrew, nice. Andrew's very nice.
Let's go out, Andrew.
I'm respectful.
First round on you.
Nice guy.
I'm going to be mad respectful until the 6th time. And then I'm going to be totally disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't think I'm making it to the 6th time, but go ahead.
I think there's a point that comes where you have to be seeing that the other person is as invested in the relationship as you are.
Exactly.
Because, you can't be, putting all your time and effort, like you were saying, into it and not seeing any of that returned.
Exactly. Because I can be giving this time to my wife. Mm-hmm. We out kicking it, and you basically milking me for whatever your agenda is. I could be out with my wife spending money on my wife. That money could be going towards my wife or my kids. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So and now you're taking time and money from me?
Definitely. I've definitely lost friends through the years that just like didn't want to, drive out to me.
Did you slap them?
If you're not driving out to me and I'm the one that's got to do all the gas.
Did you slap them?
I did not slap them. I'm not going to the hospital or the police station, man.
Hold on. So Andrew, you brought up a good point. You said they won't drive out to you.
Yeah. So
they said they leave you too far?
No, I'm saying like if it's I notice that like every time I'm the one that has to go out of my way or be spending the additional money to be putting in this extra effort that I don't see them making on their part, then I could tell that they're not as interested in this friendship, relationship, whatever it is.
Well, Andrew, now you're making me feel bad. I will come out your way.
Man, where you live at, man?
This is not personal. I'm talking generalized.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. My brother lived on the east side. He lives Mount Clemens. I'm not driving out that far. That's a 47-minute drive for me.
Hey, when it comes to like an hour-long thing that we're doing, you know, but meet me halfway. Show me that you're making an effort.
Now, let's say we having his car down or something. I'll go pick him up once or twice.
But if you're making me come out for Thursday night football every time to your place, I'm making that whole 45-minute drive.
It won't be once. I promise you. It won't. If I'm coming to your house,
I'm picking up on those flags.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, those flags is up in my window like, yo, don't do it. Don't do it. That's if you live a half an hour from me, I got you. We good. Anything after 40 minutes, FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? See you on Snapchat or one of the social medias. I'm not driving 47 minutes every other weekend or every weekend because
that's a hike.
Man, that's gas. I got a truck, bro. That's gas. And that's 2 hours, bro.
I was about to say that's 2 hours
it's
of travel.
The imbalance of burden that bothers me.
Man, that's a hell of a burden too. And very imbalanced. Racks up. Yeah, dude. You putting all them miles on your car, your gas. And then he asking you want to go to the, not saying my brother, I'm just saying. Then they asking you, hey, you want to go to the store and get some drink? Yeah, let's go. Can you drive? All right. You get there, oh, I left my wallet. Or, hey, man, grab this and I'll give you the money when we get back to the, bro, like, I just drove 50 minutes.
I kind of want to know who.
Smacked.
I kind of want to know who experienced that, and to drop that in the chat. I want to know who experienced something like that. Cause I know I have, especially when I was younger and I was like the only person that had a car. So everybody was in my car.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, let's go here, let's go there.
And they never gave you no gas money,
bro. Boy, they was scraping the lint out the bottom of their pocket, trying to find $1 or two.
Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be 100 with everybody. When I was younger, I don't care if a female called me from Chicago. I was driving, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She called me from Chicago and be like, and okay, let me rephrase that. A newer female I just met, hadn't did nothing with. If she called me and she said she in Chicago, I ain't got nothing to do and I know I can drive and I know I can chill out there for a minute, I'm going. I'm going.
Okay.
But if it's a female that I didn't seen and knocked off, man, I'll wait till you get back to the D.
Now, I just want to remind everybody, this was during a time when gas was only 50 cents. So gas wasn't at the same gas prices as they are now.
Time out.
Gas was like 50 cents back then.
Gas was not 50 cents
when
I was.
You know how much gas you can get for 50 cents back then?
50 cents when I was doing that. What? 50
Gas was 50 cents.
Boy, he's so disrespectful, boy.
It was gas. Gas was like
all my 80 babies. What up?
$1.05 not that far from it,
bro. It was.
What about when it comes to the fourth?
In the 90s, gas was $1.05.
Oh no, I'm not driving to the east side. I'm not driving to the east side for the fourth date. You got to be like at least 20 minutes from me. Fourth date. What? I don't know. Fourth date.
That's Chicago's a one-time special.
Now let me ask y'all this. Now we was having a conversation earlier, and Andrew brought up an interesting concept. Andrew, I would like for you to repeat that concept.
Well, man, you're gonna have to refresh my memory. I think of a lot of interesting concepts. I feel
it's only been like 20 minutes.
That's that weed.
You talking about right now?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Wait,
the nice guy.
The nice guy.
Nighthawk. What is it? Nighthawk. Nice guy. Nighthawk. Oh, it's Nighthawk. The Nighthawk.
You were saying that your brother informed you.
I think that's Batman's cousin.
What is it? Nice guy.
You were saying that your brother couldn't catch you up to date on the new terms and how they're phrased. So I want, because we were talking about bringing it up.
No, lack of sleep, Jeff.
Okay, I was just about to say, let's go outside real quick. Shoot.
So I wanted you to recall and present that, and we discuss.
All right. So what my little brother told me Yeah, I'm an old man that's not online. But what he tells me the kids are saying these days.
You sound old as hell.
Old as hell.
You
A
sound
decade
old.
out of the game. You gotta cut me some slack.
Man, you only in your 30s. And if I'm not mistaken, like early mid 30s at that.
Dang.
You're right. I gotta pick up the slack, but
But you need to pick up the guy's slack. Damn.
Hey, his wife's in that home like, I bet you he don't. I'm just joking. All right, go ahead and explain it, man.
anyways, he was telling me that the way that people think about nice guys these days is not so much the way that I was thinking about them as just like someone that's respectful and like conducts themselves to a certain level of what society deems to be acceptable, but is more along the lines of like an easy mark who lacks a certain disrespect for women and has this tendency to be obsessed with the women in their lives, and it's like really all about the infatuation and chase of like love and in relationships now.
Sound like a womanizer.
Sound like a sim.
It's a simp.
That sounds like a simp.
And your areas might be simp, but how old's your brother?
He's 5 years younger than me.
Oh, you're 5 years. Oh, he on some bull. I don't know what.
So
I can't really say that because I'm infatuated with my wife. Only reason why is because that's how I want to be.
I mean, but that's your wife.
Yeah, I don't want to see no other woman and be like, oh yeah. I'm not saying I don't look at women and be like, dang, she's sexy, but I don't look at them and be like, oh, I want her. I do her. I look at my wife like that. I look at another woman and be like, she's beautiful, she's pretty. But I look at my wife, it's more in depth. It's more like, oh my goodness, I can't wait till
we don't need all of that.
Oh, my bad.
That's a little too extra.
I mean, I was picturing my wife, bro, so it just came
carried
out.
away.
Yeah, I met your wife. Like I don't need the visualization. Okay?
I mean, my bad, it came out. It was like
I ain't gonna be able to go to sleep tonight.
I'll just say, I think I'm obsessed with my wife, but I'd rather it be that way. I'd rather me be obsessed with my wife than me be obsessed with social media or just out here BS. You know what I'm saying? I don't think being obsessed with your wife is such a bad thing. Now, being obsessed with a girlfriend, that's different. That's different because y'all ain't got nothing holding y'all together like that, and y'all not trying to really keep nothing from falling apart. It's just a relationship. It's a step up from being a friend.
Okay.
You know? That's how I look at it. I love my fucking wife.
We know.
Why do you the language?
I didn't.
You did. Andrew. What are your thoughts on that?
So I mean, it's definitely different than what my offline out of touch.
Okay, so what was your
previous interpretation?
What was your previous interpretation of it?
Just as I said before, just respectful and like, on the up and up when it comes to whatever it is and the way you conduct yourself in society.
Okay.
But I think it's the way that it's defined now is in response to people today, like in relationships, are looking for something more than I think sometimes is psychologically always the most healthy in relationships.
Okay.
And then it puts the onus on certain, people to kind of toe that line and try to find the right level of it.
Okay.
But then sometimes, as we have other influencers out there nowadays, telling young men that the best way to get your life set with women is to, treat them worse than dogs.
Yeah, that's a fact. You're right.
It bastardizes men's ideology of how they're supposed to conduct themselves.
Do you think that works?
With these young dummies, yeah. Yeah, it worked. Look, I mean, look at the generation, bro. They have the young ladies have no respect for themselves, and the guys ain't gonna have respect for them.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, your father gonna have respect for you. I don't even think it's that I'm gonna show my daughter how a man should respect her, so she won't accept nothing less. I don't even think it's that no more because they look at their father like, oh, he's supposed to do this, or he has to do this because this is my father. But the guys on the street can treat me like dirt, and I still can be like, he, I love him. You know what I'm saying? I think it's crazy. We raise them the right way, but then again, that's like our parents.
So is it any different? And Jeff and I are older.
Man, would you quit saying that? I ain't older.
Is there any difference than what we seen coming up where women were chasing the bad guys and then later on accepting the well-rounded guy to settle and get married with? Would that be similar? Because the bad guys, the so-called bad guys, they had their own type of persona. Maybe they wasn't disrespectful, but they had their own type of persona, dismissiveness, distance, and everything. But now it's just blatant disrespect.
It's totally different
to their face.
It's totally different because while they was younger, or even some when they was older, they chased the bad guy, the so-called bad guy, the motorcycle guy, or the guy that broke the rules sometimes. And then they went and got what they call a good guy and married him, settled down because they was out of that phase. Now it's just like they continue with the guy that don't want to work, the guy that just want to sit in the crib while they go to work, and they feel like that's okay. So it's totally different. At least the females back in the day was, okay, I'm tired of this. I'm out of this phase. It was a phase back then. That's what it was.
That's what they called it.
It was a phase back then. Now, that's these young girls' lives. That's what they want. I want to keep this bad boy. Because if I keep this bad boy, ain't nobody gonna mess with me. I guess that's how they think. I don't know.
I mean, I think the society also thinks like, nice guys finish last, right?
I mean, you can say that, yeah.
I think that's like
you can say that. Why you laughing, bro?
What's up, Chuckles?
He laughing like a bud.
I mean, I haven't heard that phrase in such a long time.
Nice guys finish last.
Nice guys finish last.
A whole song about it too.
So, it is? Reese's song?
Yeah, man, get online.
Here's my thought process. I don't think nice guys finish last. I think at some point it all becomes about timing, right? So, and when I say timing, meaning that person that you call nice is dedicating their time to growth, to maturity, to building finances, to getting themselves together, and then having enough respect and understanding of themselves before they go out and try to find somebody that's compatible for them. Because I believe if you do that, then what happens is you find the right person that's for you and you ignore all the BS, because since you got your stuff together, you don't have to settle for the distractions and nobody that's just up to par.
That sounds like a perfect person. I don't know nobody like that. I mean, I don't think
I mean, these people out there, I mean, you have women that go out to go get master's degrees and everything like that, and then turn around, they want to settle with a guy.
Right.
And
but my thing is what you're talking about is a person that's standing on business, literally. Like they into their business. But is it somebody out there like that and that's still happy? Because if they're doing all that, by the time they meet somebody, they 30, 35-ish, ain't got no kids, and now they trying to have a kid at 40. And now they trying to live their life through their 40s and 50s.
Yep.
To me, life is too short. I mean, don't get me wrong, stand on business, but if you can't juggle two things at once, like if you can't juggle two things at once, like if you can't,
Jay, what's you juggling?
Yo, if you can't juggle your business
Jay,
life and your relationship life and your fun life,
I don't think that's what you was talking about.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
I think that was an excellent clarification.
So wrong with y'all, man. Why you got that up there, bro? It's so wrong with y'all.
The producer found a song, Nice Guys Always Finish Last, titled Ruthless by Marmar Osa. That Marmar Osa?
I don't know who that is.
I ain't never heard of him.
Is he Jamaican?
It's from his generation, so you know we don't know.
All right. That's
came out in 2019.
That's from your generation.
He said that like he was about to say 98.
Like you was in high school in 2019. That's your generation.
That's funny.
Typically what y'all was listening to.
That's exactly what y'all was listening to.
You might as well copy that. You might as well copy that link and put that in the chat so people can listen to it.
Everybody want to listen to that nice guy.
No, I'm serious. You should copy that link and put that in the chat. Like,
I think I'm a nice guy and I'm finished last. I think I'm a nice guy.
You think you're a nice guy?
I think so. I don't care what nobody else think,
Well,
but I think I'm a nice guy.
Andrew, you think you're a nice guy?
Do I think that I'm an easy mark?
You married, yeah.
Definitely.
No, but I will pay for my wife's date nights even after the 4th.
So let me ask y'all this. You know, after so y'all have been married or whatever. Is there in any situation that you were quote having conversation with the opposite sex and feel like, you know what, maybe this, not the conversation, but maybe the action, not the action, not nothing negative, not sexual or anything like that. You know, you just pretty platonic or whatever like that. You just like, you know, maybe I did too much in this. And I mean, sometimes it can happen at work or whatever like that. Like maybe I went a little too overboard with this friendship or niceness or whatever like that. And you had to like dial it back.
I don't think I do, because
When was it your wife first picked up the tab?
my wife.
I'm busting your balls about this too much.
My wife picked up this first tab when. Where were we at? We were at, if I'm not mistaken, it was at Outback Steakhouse. And we wasn't even married yet, I don't think. And she was like, "Oh, I got it." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I'm got it." I'm like, "Okay." We got married, what, 3 months later?
That's all it took for Jeff to get married.
Yeah.
Was her to pick up the tab.
Hey, good look. Nah, but what was the question? It's Drew fault.
I'm sorry, that was me.
You know I'm like, squirrel. What happened?
I think John was saying, did you ever feel like you were investing too much in the relationship?
At a workplace? I don't, because
not necessarily invested.
You talking about like the conversation and all that. You go too far.
Yeah, like I mean, and like I said, it doesn't have to be anything sexual or anything like that. You know, just like because I know that in a workplace, you know, in places that I've worked, and if me and a young lady was both single, you know, and we both going out or whatever like that, you know, sometime I pay for the lunch or whatever like that, you know, no big deal.
I don't do that.
Oh, I know because you're married. But I'm saying,
you mean like how you never come out to my place?
Oh, there you go, right there. That's what he was talking about you.
See,
no, but I mean, I think I understand what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like, but if she was married and she, because I have some married women like some, you know, hey, I'll pay for your lunch. I'm like, nah, I'm good. You're married. I don't. Those are lines that I just don't want to cross. But if you're single,
because you're worried about like missed messages when it comes to
exactly.
Okay,
I don't pay for nobody lunch. I wouldn't, because my wife wouldn't have that. My wife wouldn't like that. So it's not that. And I think everybody at my job know when they talk to me as my wife is standing there, because I talk about my wife a lot. For real, I do. I don't care.
You definitely obsessed.
I don't care. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Whoever ain't. So I didn't say nothing. What you doing? I didn't say nothing though. So yeah, they talk to me like my wife's standing there. They don't talk sexual to me. They don't disrespect. None of that, bro. Because
you put it out there as like a known line that
yeah,
everybody knows.
it's a line I will not
We
cross.
know what Jeff's about.
Yeah, exactly. That goes back to
Sorry, ladies.
I'm not. That goes back to like a couple of podcasts before. I think it was the last one. If you open that door, even if you crack it a little bit, they will continue to keep walking through that door until you mess around on your wife. You see what I'm saying? So if you keep that door shut and you don't budge on that, then they can't mess nothing
What
up.
about you, Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, I think
Hell yeah, Andrew.
I think
did
about
something.
relationship as this
Baby, careful.
This-
you know his wife watching.
this perfect
His
thing.
wife ain't watching
that-
for real.
His
Your
wife,
wife
his
watching
wife
for real?
watching.
Yeah,
He sent her the link.
Oh, what's your wife's name?
yeah, she loves me, man.
She loved to make sure that you don't say nothing that you're not supposed
That's
to
right.
say.
I was about to say she ain't watching you because she loves you. She watching you, make sure you don't say nothing crazy. She sitting at home like,
Oh,
so that's how you really feel.
It's gonna be a long ride home.
I love you,
Go-
babe.
yeah, you better do the Jeff. I love my wife.
That's right.
That's the Jeff.
That's
Learn
what's
from the
up.
pro.
Hey, for real, man. Shoot.
No, but I kind of see it as like, I don't know, something you don't want to like screw up. You know, that's like the thing that I care most about in life, and I don't want to like let that sour over anything. So I think if you perforate that, even with a fucking pin, or with a darn pinhole,
I thought you were about to say a
think-
pimp. I'm about to say, what is you
Pimp,
talking
no,
about, bro?
I think you get there later on in your marriage.
Like, wait a minute, he talking about a pimp.
I'm not adding anything else to the mix. I like it just the way it is.
I feel you.
But-
I mean, marriage is already hard.
Right.
Man.
And I don't want to be adding extra hurdles for myself, you know?
Exactly. And then that's when you do stuff like that,
Heck.
and they think you're doing something, that's where that trust issue come in. At. When you got a
It's
trust
gone.
issue,
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to trust someone that's made the same mistake with you before? Like,
man,
I don't want to take on that monster.
that's a nasty boy.
Definitely.
That's a nasty boy. And then to come home to your house to walk on eggshells to make sure you don't make her feel no other kind of way, or she make you feel no kind of way. That's a nasty house, bro. Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy.
Miserable.
Don't mess
Yeah.
up.
It's miserable.
Yeah, don't mess up. Just
You know.
make sure you don't get caught. Dang.
or just go ask the government for that MIB flashy thing and just erase the memory.
Is
I
that
was
what, that's
about
what
to
works
say,
for you,
what
Jeff?
MIB? What?
I got one of those devices.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Just erase her memory.
Oh,
She'll be
man.
all right. You know, just keep
Nah.
flashing her, you know.
Mm.
So let me ask y'all this. What was and I got two questions for y'all. So the first question is probably the most controversial one is how do you have boundaries in your marriage?
As far as what?
Of course.
Okay, so that's two different answers. Let's go with Andrew.
I guess. Are you talking about like unspoken borders or like?
Oh no.
Because
Okay, let's go with unspoken and spoken boundaries.
okay,
Okay.
What-
So when we say boundaries,
hit me with an example.
do you have space and time for yourself? Type of boundary where you can remove yourself from everything and everyone. Simple,
Yeah.
like somebody would say, some man would say,
Space, basically.
I will go down to my man cave, and
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go watch my football, play my video games, and I will have time for myself down there. That's my me time. Just like some women have a she shed or whatever, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
down by the seashore.
my man went up, he's stealing stuff off commercials and stuff, man.
That's what they called it.
No, but I know what you're saying. You're saying like, yeah, I definitely think it's a smart thing in a healthy relationship to have time alone and like doing your own thing. Like last night I went out with the boys to go watch Thursday Night Football.
Okay.
And like it's not always something that I have to be around my wife. But
Okay.
I think I tend to like hanging out with my wife more than the average Joe.
Now, could you go and do an activity by yourself?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay,
Just a lot of times
I know in
prefer to
some
tag along,
relationships
'cause she's cool as hell. That's my best friend.
I know in some relationships it's like taboo to go and do an activity by yourself. Like
That's that toxic stuff
Like-
you talking about. You talking about something toxic.
yeah, like I like horror movies, but I would want my spouse to go to the horror movie with me.
You wouldn't?
No,
Or
I
you-
would. I
oh.
would. Even though they don't like horror, even if they don't like horror movies, like you should still go to the because if I go by myself, I mean I'm cool going by myself, but then I
but
feel
you got a wife, then that's your hanging partner.
but they don't like horror movies.
I don't like
Yeah, it's definitely not as cool when I'm out at the horror movie with my friends and then I'm like, oh shoot.
Okay,
I'ma say
don't grab
this.
one of your friends.
I mean, you can't grab one of your friends. Your wife might look at you a little crazy, like, but hey, you can do it.
It's not the coolest look.
I mean, I find it comfortable when I can go do like solo activities and they go do like solo activity. Like they want to go to spin
Yeah.
class. I ain't gonna be at spin class, but you definitely go to spin class.
Yeah, we just meet
Like-
up. We just meet up later and hang.
Yeah.
I think that needs to happen in any
But
healthy relationship.
Yeah,
But
especially a
you-
long-term relationship.
But you don't hear, but
You think
I don't hear much of people talking about that.
what are you seeing? You seeing like the opposite? That people are like, you need to be with me at all times. Like you're not allowed to leave my
for the
my
most
sight?
part? No,
No
we're not
way.
leaving my sight. It's just that they all
See,
they
that's that
but you-
obsessive level of
it's just.
I'm not that obsessed. Me and my wife can separate, but when I say I'm obsessed is when she's in my presence, I have to touch her. I have to. Her feet got to be on me. My hand got to be on her leg. Something. I have to touch my wife. It's just something I have to do. That's the obsession I'm talking about. But as far
You
as
just feely touchy.
yes, I am with my wife.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you're not.
Yeah. But as far as
you're gonna make him get graphic again here, John. Don't
But
challenge him.
please don't.
as far as like anything else, and like you say, boundaries, we have boundaries with each other because my wife has a real bad attitude. She does.
Mhm.
When she's in her mode and she's set off, it's nasty. So
you don't test her then. You don't.
I mean,
That's just
I
poking the bear.
I do
That's
kind of
just
be
poking-
like, like this, and then, but I know what's coming next, a big argument.
Uh-oh.
So I don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Wisdom.
Yeah, man, I had to find out a couple of hard ways though. But we do have boundaries up, and it's best we have boundaries because if you don't have boundaries, then I think a person will walk all over you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It don't matter if you're married to him or not. It's even worse when you're married to him because your doors, your walls, everything is down. You're vulnerable to this person.
Mm. Yeah.
And they do something and continue to do something that you don't like, and they're not putting up the boundaries or they're not telling you, then yeah, it's go hurt them.
Okay.
They can actually fall out of love doing something like that.
Yeah, I could definitely see somebody becoming resentful.
Yeah, real.
And that sort
Yeah,
of
just actually hating that person. You know what I'm saying? And this person is still crazy about you because you ain't told them about it.
Mm-mm. You let that silent thing build up and become something
Exactly.
that boils over.
And then you handing him divorce papers and wondering why he nutting up. I mean, you ain't told me nothing.
Yeah.
You ain't never say you didn't like this. You ain't never say you wanted it this way, or you never said you ain't like the couch over there. Whatever it is.
Okay.
It's the little things in life.
Facts. Communication is a
So-
bad mother.
So let me ask y'all this. So y'all been in, a long term relationships. What were some of the green flags that attracted you? Jeff, we already know it was your wife picking up the tab. That's why you married her. So
No, it was her ass. It was her ass. When I seen her, I said, "Oh, look, that's gonna be that thing right there."
okay. Let me finish my question. What were some green flags that initially attracted and made you want to commit to your wife?
So, like what Jeff was saying just before that inappropriate stuff, I think
How is that inappropriate. You
I
talking
think-
about your wife.
But I think I agree with Jeff in that I think one of the green flags in my relationships that I noticed early on with my wife was that she was all about communication, like you were saying.
You lying.
And
I know you're lying. So you looked across the room and was like, she's a great communicator. No, you did not. That's what he's talking about.
You're talking about like so
Exactly. I'm being honest. I'm about to get it out of him. I got you.
It wasn't like when
Why
I
you
was
turning
in
red,
class.
bro? Why you turning red?
And I was throwing
he met her in debate class.
crumpled up paper notes at her. I was thinking about, wow,
man.
she's going to be so good at communicating. But it was after going on like those early dates and seeing that she was
What attracted you
interested
to her?
physically. You're asking what physically?
What when you seen her, what did you was like? She's beautiful.
It was just that beautiful smile.
That was a beautiful smile.
He definitely not trying to get in trouble.
Man, let me tell you what attracted me to my wife.
No.
We know, Jeff. We know.
we definitely know. 5 times over, we know.
Oh man, that's funny.
So-
But the question was the green flags in the relationship, and definitely communicate, like being able to communicate and tell me, not necessarily like we never had necessarily like a conversation where we talked specifically like, hey, let's talk about borders in our relationship and boundaries and stuff. Like it's not like don't be stepping out on like I mean all the basic stuff that you would expect in a monogamous relationship, but like it was very much like the fact that she was willing to have the more complex to nuanced conversations where you say like exactly, what I want most in a relationship is this, that, and the other thing. And like she was comfortable with verbalizing those things early on with me. And that made things a lot easier for us to kind of grow and develop together and, make sure that we were doing things that would make the other one happy. And it was easy to avoid pitfalls that way.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Okay. So do you believe in that situation, since she was a great communicator, did that help you improve your communication?
Absolutely. I think even if a relationship has one person in it that's a good communicator, they can foster a relationship that like builds on that, and then both of them I think end up becoming much better communicators.
That's only if the second one want to become one. If the other one don't want to become one, they not.
Well, I'll definitely say that.
But I think everybody's going to be influenced by the people around them. If you're still hanging out with them, to
a certain extent,
long enough, then I think they're going to change with you.
To a certain extent, if you're in a relationship and you're this cheating guy, let's say you're a cheating guy
in this hypothetical situation. Okay,
yes, very hypothetical.
Good, Jeff.
And she's a great communicator. You're not going to communicate as well because you're not fully committed to this. You see what I'm saying? So she can be a great communicator. And if you're still doing what you're doing on the side, you're not going to communicate. You're not going to become a good communicator because you can't.
But I imagine in that scenario, the woman in that scenario would not be sticking around to hang out in that relationship if they're not happy with me.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Not picking up the slack.
So check this out. I know you got another question, but check this out. So I was on TikTok earlier today.
Okay.
And the person I used to work with was on live. She's into the church and everything. And there was like 4 other people on live with her. And they asked me to join. So I'm like, they all old into the church. Not really. So I ain't accepted. So they got to talking. And she said, they're in a relationship. When they're in a relationship, they have boundaries. They was talking about intimacy. Okay. And they was talking about
is boundary intimacy?
Huh?
Is boundary intimacy?
Yeah, they
I already know this conversation about to go. Go ahead.
They were saying how the guy couldn't use the back door.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. But then they go on to say, oh, but he can he can eat the groceries.
Okay.
But he can't go in the back door.
Okay.
I said, so how is that compromising? So of course I had to go. I was like, how is that compromising? They said, yeah, it is compromising. I said, no, it's not. It's you demanding him do something that he did. That's you demanding him to do something that he. Dang, how did I put it? I can't remember. I said that's you demanding him to put his fantasy to the side and fulfill yours. And they was like, how? I said, because you're letting him do what you want, but you won't let him do what he want. It was like, yeah. I said, so how is that compromise? They said, because he get to look at it. What?
So now let me ask you, is she drinking the soda?
Not really. Not really.
So okay. So this, oh man, I wish I was there. You should have tagged me. I would have been all over that one. I would have even jumped in on the live.
It was funny because
you should have called me
for the tag team.
No, Andrew.
This is not the podcast I thought it was going to be.
So here,
but tag me in here.
Here's my
conversationally, John. I think what you're saying is that if he is willing to be accommodating of her, then you would expect a certain level of accommodation going back the opposite direction.
100%.
Okay.
So,
but they were saying no.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Okay. So we already know that there's regular intimacy, you know.
What is regular intimacy? What is that?
Just regular missionary.
Oh, I was hoping for more euphemisms.
I was
so there's missionary. And then you have fellatio. Okay. Yeah, you know what fellatio is, right?
I know Andrew what's going on. I just
Andrew was looking confused.
You know who you talking to?
Okay.
You know who you talking to, boy?
Okay, and then
it's a switch.
Yeah, we switched up, and then
light switch,
and then there's backdoor. Then there's eating the groceries and all that stuff like that. So, well. It's carpet, then groceries.
It's not it's not levels to it for real.
I mean, it's not because some people do it on the first night.
It's not levels to it.
I mean, some people eating backdoor the first night, like
that's wild.
That's a little much.
Yeah, they wild.
So
you going grocery shopping in the first day,
boy? I tell you. So here's my thing.
Burn that cup. He looked at me and smiled like. Shook his head like, yeah, I did it.
So here's
her smile was so beautiful.
Yeah. We know what smile you talk about.
Oh man.
So
you're a wild boy, Andrew. You're a wild boy.
So here's my thing. I don't think that there should be boundaries with intimacy. I think that there should be a level of comfort of what you would do, but I don't think there should just be absolute no.
I think it should be a whole sit down talk. That's what I think it should be. I don't think it should be.
We're going into trade negotiations.
Yeah,
it should be a trade negotiation.
It shouldn't be that way. It should be, hey, you know.
There is like, well, what do you like or what do you prefer? What makes you comfortable and stuff like that? And then you just kind of build from there.
But some positions make you uncomfortable that feel great. Pretty damn good. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure of that. But here's the thing.
I mean, I think.
Okay, so let's just put a number to it. So we say there's just 5 intimate positions that is normally used.
5. You don't need even 5?
I'm just saying 5 that you normally do.
My bad. Okay.
That you can do in one session without using extra stuff.
5?
5.
I think about 6, 7.
We gonna stick with the 5.
Oh, I thought you were saying we only have 5.
No, we just gonna stick with 5.
I feel like we're getting
only
stuck
got
on the
2 hands.
My bad. My bad, bro.
So,
my bad.
Okay, so you say there's the 5 intimate positions that you normally do.
Yep.
You're doing if 3 of those pleasure her and 2 pleasure you, and she's like, well, I'm only gonna do 1, and you're like, well, what about the other one? You can't do the other one?
That's crazy work.
That's crazy work. Because if I'm serving you 3 out of 5, and you only doing 2 out of 5. That's
actually 1 out of 5 for real.
Yeah,
for
well,
real.
1 out of 5. Then I don't think that's reciprocated. And if you have,
I mean, I feel like that tips back into being more transactional than reciprocal.
I mean, it's not transactional. It's not transactional.
I gotta give you money to do extra stuff.
It's not.
No, but if you're saying tit, it's got to be tit for that tat.
No,
Gotta be tit for that.
No, it's not tit for tat. It's more so. I'm not either. It's experience level or it's comfortability with doing it. But if it's something that you have stated that this is something that I want, that's not out of the norm, then I don't see what the problem is. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's all a whole. We can sit down and talk, or we could be laying there talking about it.
Or we
But
can
if
invite
you-
a third person in.
You said a fourth
What?
person? You said a fourth person?
He's doing taggins. He's doing taggins.
Oh, I mean, okay.
Here's unpopular opinion. If you're not willing to do it,
somebody else is willing to do it.
then bring in a third party that's willing to do it. Even if
Or
you're like, well,
fourth.
I don't like to share. Okay, you don't like to share, but you're not trying to fulfill what I want either. So you can't sit here and be like, oh well, that's not what I like to do, but I'm not getting fulfilled, but you're getting fulfilled.
You want to know why they think like that? Because they feel that when we explode, that should be it.
That's enough.
That they don't think about how they should pleasure us through the whole thing.
Of course not. Because
They like, you exploded, didn't you?
I mean, it take them 10 minutes to warm up like a car in the wintertime. I'm like a microwave.
Boy, I'm like a stove. I'm like a stove. So, Drew, you just gonna be quiet? My man, like, not getting in this one.
You're like, I ain't want to be part of this conversation. Y'all talking wild now.
No, but I totally understand. But at the same time, I think that's how cheating start. If the communication ain't there, and she not doing something you want, or you not doing something she won't, and somebody in their ear talking, that's how the cheating starts.
I think that only applies though if that's like what was expected of the relationship initially. Because I at no point want to be making somebody feel uncomfortable in doing something that they don't want to be doing themselves. And that kills it for me. I'm not into it.
You're 100%
they're not
right.
into it. You know?
But if you don't try it, how you know you're uncomfortable with it?
True.
I mean,
now let's be for real. If you really want to be honest with it,
yeah,
intimacy, period. At first, when they first, it hurts. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know, Jeff. I haven't tried that.
You ain't never popped a virgin?
Oh, I was thinking of what must be. I'm sorry.
What was you thinking about?
I was thinking of what must be hurting you, Jeff.
Oh, ain't no hurting me. I mean, I'm talking about the
How
woman.
do you know if you never tried it?
I'm talking about the woman. Gunshots.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Hey, gunshots. You heard me.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Your own words. You were saying.
I'm talking about the female.
Oh, okay. This feels like a
female.
double standard then.
No, it's not double standard because if she asks me something, try it regardless. I'm down for whatever. Well, not whatever. Hold on.
And that's why it
not whatever.
Oh,
not whatever. But my wife ain't gonna cuss me with no bull like that. Hey, I want a guy to do.
So you basically Deadpool in the first movie.
No, sir.
And that whole first,
no, sir.
The first
no, sir. Not at all. Not at all.
International Women's Day.
Not at all.
I'm all about experimenting with your partner, but only to the level that they are comfortable with. Because I know there are certain things that I know I won't like, even though I haven't tried them.
I understand
that. I'm not getting pushed on that, Jeff.
No, I understand.
You do you, man.
No, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, in certain things, dealing with stuff that you don't really know, but you're curious about. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you with another guy. That's not what I'm talking about. Or her with a strap on. I'm not talking about that either. I'm talking about just you and her.
How many more years has he been in this way?
I'm talking about just you and her and y'all trying to experience something new. And is she like, that might be uncomfortable?
Not my cup of tea. Say she says, not my cup of tea.
She say no.
I'm not into it.
If she say no, she's not into it.
I don't want to try it.
Cool. But if if she say no, that's not me. I'm not into that. Then okay, babe, you ain't
Well,
gotta do it.
there's a little bit of persuasion in there. You can say there's always some trainers that you can go through. Some conversation and everything. I mean, it's too close.
You got
I mean, some people.
intimacy helping merch.
I do.
That's
I
too
do.
close. That's too close to great for me.
See,
That's too close to great for me.
See, there is some women that I have dealt with that be like, well, I don't know.
And then he be like, "Come here, girl."
No, I'll be like, look, I'm gonna ease you into it. You're just gonna try. We're gonna go slow and don't even worry about it. At the little bit of discomfort, just let me know, and then we'll figure it out from there.
I feel like
I never say nah. We ain't gonna stop though.
That's definitely 100%.
Once we get the persuasion,
I am not gonna let my boy sit here and convict himself. No, we ain't doing that. He stopped a couple of times. Damn it, I got your back.
Is that how I got here?
No,
Yep.
definitely not how you got here. That's not how you got here.
He was like,
There.
Don't even do it. No, why? We still live.
Yeah, but he asked the question though. See how you got here. There's levels of understanding of how you got here, but then there were then other levels of persuasion.
Was it really persuasion
to further push the envelope?
Was it really persuasion, or
It was
just dive in? Dive in.
Nope, not here first.
And on to the next topic.
What's your wife's name?
We make it Andrew feel uncomfortable.
What's your wife's name, Andrew?
My wife is named Bridget.
We sorry, Bridget.
with the utmost apologies.
Yeah, he gonna come back.
We are definitely
messed
sorry.
up.
I kind of miss Andrew being on the show, so this is my only time I get to mess with him. I don't see him at work no more. So
I'm not worried
Not
about.
for me.
Yeah.
Little daddy.
Jeff is definitely scarring.
No, sir, not at all.
So all right, so we had that most infamous point of the show. We go ahead, close it out with our final thoughts and everything, putting it all together in one long, decent monologue. So Andrew, since
No, you do one long monologue.
I'm not a monologue guy.
I don't do a whole monologue.
Go ahead, Drew.
I thought you were gonna tell us the story of how you.
How Devin came to be?
We do not want to hear that.
Honestly, I think Devin came about in the van. I was really in the back of an alley. He back of an alley, baby.
Back to the last time.
On off of a fifth of Jack Daniels.
No, I was sober there. I was sober as a gopher.
Boy,
we get Devin running out here doing the monologue all of a sudden.
He needs to stop asking questions. I ain't never gonna lie. That's one thing I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna lie. Stop asking questions now.
So, bro,
we gonna find out a whole bunch. I remember the van and everything and the color.
So, Drew, go ahead, man. That's on you, bro. When you say I'm uncomfortable,
what's the monologue?
What's the monologue? We don't have no monologue.
Communicate.
We summing up.
Be respectful. Don't be the
grapist.
No, don't be the pushover, easy mark simp that's gonna get taken advantage of.
Facts.
But go ahead and behave in a way that you think other people would want to be involved with you.
Yeah, that was great, buddy.
Stay involved.
That was great.
Hey, this is not my podcast.
I'm saying that was great. That was a good one. I like it.
Jeff is on you, man.
I like it.
I'm just trying to save Dev here.
The hell with all y'all. I don't care what y'all think. I'm about my relationship. Whatever make us happy, we gonna do it. The flags. Hey, you got to step on some. If it's true, if it's real, it's gonna survive them flags. If it ain't, she got to get up out of there. That's point blank. That's it.
Facts.
All right, here go the monologue. Cue the music.
Ain't about to be no monologue. Ain't no music. All right. I'm not gonna be long.
Definitely is.
I'm not about to be long. Yeah, I mean, we talked about a lot of stuff today. Some stuff was not even, on the Q&A. So
facts. That was me.
So yeah, I mean, the first thing I want to start out with is boundaries, and I am glad that these two gentlemen over here have healthy boundaries within their relationships. I mean, you don't hear of it about having healthy boundaries, there's always, some kind of condition or stipulation for why boundaries can't be within the relationship or why the person has to be attached to your hip, whether you being a cheater or they have insecurity issues or they have trust issues in themselves. They are, that's something that they have to resolve for themselves. And for you, those may be red flags. And for other people, those may be green flags. I don't know how to be green flags, but some people are attracted to that, but I'm not judging. But, that's just how it is from time to time. But it's good to maintain healthy boundaries and realizing what flags are beneficial for your growth and the direction that you're going in within your life. And then when we talk about relationships and we talk about, the nice guy and chasing these women, you don't have to be a womanizer or anything. But I also believe that if you are under 30 or if you're under 25, and depending on which stage you are in your life, and this is the same thing that I tell my son is, focus on you, get your stuff together and build you, learn you.
Mhm.
It's okay with having females or women as companions, but don't build a relationship with them.
Mm-mm.
They're at that point in time, you don't know yourself well enough, nor are you mature enough to maintain and hold a relationship while trying to build yourself up. It's one of the lessons that I wish I would have learned when I was my son's age, because as I was going forward, I was busy chasing money and chasing women, and it didn't get me anywhere.
Mm-mm.
When I started focusing on myself, I was able to get my degree. When I was able to focus on myself, I was able to get a few things put in place for me and my son. When I was able to focus on myself, things started to move in the right direction when you focus on yourself and build on the things that you want to be without the distraction. Yes, I said it. Women are a distraction.
A good distraction.
And the same thing for women for men. Men can be a distraction for women that are trying to achieve, because now your additional time is allocated towards that relationship. And and relationships need time to flourish. They need time to build. These gentlemen to my left have been in relationships, flourishing those relationships, watering those relationships, building those relationships through the highs and the lows for close to 15 years, respectively, for both of them. And in that right, they have developed great relationships. It takes time to achieve that. And you have to put the energy and the time and the dedication into that. And sometimes while you putting the time and dedication into that, some other things take a backseat.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to realize that earlier on, that as you progress and move forward through life, sometimes being by yourself, my dad told me this plenty of times, that he just took time to be by himself, to get himself together. And I never really understood what that meant until I was trying to build something. But I was so involved with other relationships that I couldn't focus on what I was building. And I had to take a step back from that. And as I took a step back from those relationships, then everything else that I was watering, building, and giving time to started to flourish. My son started to flourish. The business that I was investing in was flourishing. I started to flourish through personal growth and everything. So I'm telling you from experience to take that time to yourself. And, all levels of intimacy is a non-negotiable. Take what you want, like what you want, be what you want. And if they don't like it, they can always hit the door. That's my piece.
Take what you want?
Not like that.
Oh, okay.
Not like Diddy. Not like Diddy. Not the Diddy take that. Not that kind of take that. That's not what I'm saying.
How long you went? I really should have just put your tag up there.
I mean, you didn't have to. I didn't need my tag up there.
Yeah,
You can put it up there and then you can close it out.
yeah, he did.
All right. Well, okay. Well, we'll see y'all the next go around. Jeff, thank you for coming to the show. It's always a pleasure. Well, Jeff always here. Andrew, thank you for coming to the show. But I appreciate both of y'all, man. Y'all are in the of what relationships and men should achieve in their final destination.
Damn, I'm about to die.
It is.
Right.
It's the last mile.
Man, I gotta drive home.
Yo, way to 80, my guy.
Oh, you better.
We'll get y'all the next go around. Peace.